both driving modified, so they've moved up. And of course, right on the pole tonight, driving the 48 car, that's Jerome Guillaume. He has got the pole position tonight on his outside. A guy that, man, this year he looks like an upset, angry teenager driving that car. He's got a lot of passion out there. He's been fun to watch. The 20X of Darian Boyce. Great job out there this season. Behind him in row number 2, it's Henry Peters driving the number 40 car on his outside, a track veteran. It's the 71 of Dustin Strand. Row 3 has the 25 of Eric Yeo and the number 7 of Danny Staff. And in row number 4, all by his lonesome, it's the vet driving the number 57. That is Kevin Sexton. So 7 cars in this very first heat race. The modifieds, well, Darian Boyce is leading this class here at Red River Co-op Speedway. Scott Greer, though, very close behind him. He's here tonight, and he'll be in heat number 2. We got a green flag. We're racing. Good bunch of cars going around turn 2 here together, and now they're starting to spread out. Guillaume still out in front. Boyce in second. 71 is Strand in third. But now the 2 cars, one going wide, one going inside, trying to find a way around him. They don't. They file in behind. Now around turn 2. Looking for some grip on the track, seeing where they can get a little bit of traction as they get ready. So these very first heat races is a good way to see how the track's handling. Oh, a couple cars bump on turn number 4, I should say. That's the 7 and the 57. And you can see some metal flipping around there. And another car spins out. Are we going to be getting a flag? Yeah, we've got a yellow flag in this one. Caution in this one goes to the number 40 of Henry Peters. Of course, Henry Peters started the race in third spot, second row. Thank you for joining us tonight on the Manitoba Racing Network. Thursday Night Thunder live from Red River Co-op Speedway on this regular race night. Okay, we're live racing again. We've got 2 laps in, 6 to go. Darian Boyce now jumps out to the lead. So the restart, not good news for our leader, the 48, who was holding on, but now it's the 20X out in front. Darian Boyce, followed by Jerome Guillaume, and the 57 car, he started the race in last spot. He's now in third. That's Kevin Sexton. Many of these cars breaking the 20-second barrier. Fastest so far, though, looks like it is Jerome Guillaume with a 19.145 time. 3 laps to go. Darian Boyce, pretty comfortable lead out in front, about 2-3 cars. Followed by the 48 of Jerome Guillaume and the 57 of Kevin Sexton. He's currently in third, but he's getting caught up by the 25 car. They're getting much closer. That is the other Guillaume brother, Eric. Two laps to go in this first heat race. Now we just have 1 left. Darian Boyce, there he is. He's your leader. 48 is the second, but the race for this one is for third between the 57 and the 25. That is Kevin Sexton and the other Gio. But let's put this one in the books. Your winner in this one, driving the 20X, Darian Boyce. 48 comes in second, followed by the 57, the 25, the 71 of Dustin Strand finishes up in fifth. Danny Staff in the sixth spot, and Henry Peters could not finish the race tonight. So a total of 7 cars, 6 of them finishing. Some good racing here at Red River Co-op Speedway. So some pretty fast lap times in this one. 19.139 was actually the fastest time by Darian Boyce. And in second spot in the fastest time department, that goes to 48 of Jerome Guillot. He was just a few tenths of the second behind. Let's move now to heat number 2. 7 cars in this one, and we're going to start with the guy on the pole position driving the 10W tonight. That's Ward Emery. On his outside, the other car with the number letter beside it, it's the 1R, Rick Delane. He's in the second spot. Row 2 has the 51 of Randy Bellick and the 5G of Scott Greer. Row 3 has the 35 of Adam Magus and the number 9 of Lee McCrae. And all by his lonesome on the fourth row, it's the 29K, Ryan Karalik. 7 cars. Some great racing in this modified class. And just about any night you can see somebody else up front winning the race. And of course there's a whole bunch of guys that have been doing this here for a long time. They're always a threat. So some great racing in this modified class at Red River Co-op Speedway. Scott Greer, wow, he moves up fast in this one. He goes from 4th to 2nd already. He's behind the 1R of Rick Delane. He's up front. Delane, Greer, Emery, McCrae, Karalik, the 35 of Magus, followed by the number 51 of Randy Bellick. Those are your drivers in this one. And Greer trying to make a push for Delane as they come around the front straightaway. Greer started this race in 4th. Wow, some faster times in this one. A couple that have already broken the 19 barrier. Scott Greer, the fastest lap time so far with 18.784. Explains how he's made his way up to the front so fast. And he's making a play on our leader. Delane, Greer, side by side. Delane jumps out in front, holding on as they go around turns 3 and 4. Little further behind, a guy that's moved up quite a bit in this race, driving the 29K. That's Ryan Karalik. Karalik doing quite well. Started the race, like I said, way back in 7th. He's already made his way up to 4th, but he's got a long way to go if he wants to get a 3rd. Lee McCrae in 5th. He started in 6th, so he's moved up a spot. And these cars are getting faster out there. Delane now with the fastest time, 18.611. They're finding their groove out there. We've got 2 laps to go, and we're going to be facing lap traffic in just a few seconds. Delane, Greer, which way do you go around the lap traffic? They're almost door to door as they go around turn 3. Greer's going to go to the inside. He may have an inside track to that one, but Delane manages to hold him off. He still has the lead. Now Ward Emery trying to get around lap traffic. He's in 3rd. We've got 1 lap to go. Our leader, Rick Delane, started the race in 2nd. He's in 1st. Greer, though, moved up a few spots. He's in 2nd right now. Trying to make a play for 1st as they go around the turn. And it's going to be Rick Delane with the heat win here at Red River Co-op Speedway. Delane, Greer, Emery, followed by Ryan Karalik. A great race for him tonight. And he had some great speed out there. He also broke that 19 mark with an 18.745. So some great times tonight here in modified racing. So those times you see on the screen are those of their final lap times. Greer, of course, trying to make up a little bit of distance on our leader, but couldn't quite get it done. Scott Greer, of course, second spot in the point standings here at Red River Co-op Speedway. 4 down, 1 to go in heat action tonight at the track. We're going to move our attention now to our final race heat-wise for the evening as we go to the late models. 12 cars in total in this one, 2 heats. And, of course, there is a bit of a wait as Dustin Strand, of course, he's going to be on the pole in this one. He was just in his modified just a few moments ago in the first heat. He's now in his late model and getting ready to move on to the track. And